New information this afternoon. Madison police are offering new details on the shooting of 3 teenagers on the city's east side. It happened over the weekend. The incident is described as an attempted homicide, and the Violent Crimes Unit has taken over the investigation. That shooting happened late Friday night during a house party on the 5000 block of Meinders Road. Multiple witnesses called police around 11:20 that night to report hearing gunfire. All 3 victims, a 15-year-old, 16 and 17-year-old, were among those who were gone by the time officers arrived. The victims suffered non-life-threatening injuries and were eventually treated at the hospital. MPD says the shooter may have been in a vehicle and fired while driving by the party. If you have any information, call Madison Crime Stoppers.